this is Arunava Chaudhuri and you are on my YouTube channel Arunfoot. Today I want to continue my series on introducing the 13 teams playing in the Indian Super League, and I continue with FC Goa. They finished third in the last season, had a phase in the first half of the season where you thought, could this be the season that FC Goa could lift the ISL League Shield once more? It didn't hold. Injuries, amongst other things, created problems. But what is the outlook for FC Goa in the new season? First of all, Manolo Marquez continues as the head coach, but there is a caveat. Manolo has also been appointed the head coach of the Indian national football team. So he has to juggle between these two jobs, and it'll be interesting to see during the ISL season if this takes a toll on Manolo or not. On a personal front, I think he can manage these two jobs, but it'll be interesting to see. FC Goa has made quite a number of changes when you look at their squad. On the last day, it was announced that Devendra Murgaonkar, Arshdeep Singh and Leander Dacunia have terminated their contracts. Earlier, Renier Fernandez was sent out once more on loan to Odisha FC. Paulo Retre has left the club. Brandon Fernandez has joined Mumbai City FC. Carlos Martinez has left the club. Victor Rodriguez, of course, the big injury last season, which turned the season around, has ended his career. Noah Sadui has joined Kerala Blasters. Dheeraj Singh has gone to Mohun Bagan Supergiant. Sansan Singh has joined Interkashi. Savio Gama has left the club as well. And meanwhile, who have joined the club? Saltavora, Lakshmikant Katimani, two players who've joined from Hyderabad FC, two players who've worked under Manolo. Armando Sadiku has joined from Mohun Bagan Supergiant. Sanatomba Singh has joined from the Reliance Foundation Young Champs program. Alan Saji as well, a very talented striker. Dejan Drazic has joined in, as well as Ika Guruchena has returned, who was with FC Goa in the past. Mohamed Yassir has now joined FC Goa on a full-time contract. Raulin Borges as well from Mumbai City. Mohamed Hamad has joined from Real Kashmir. Lara Sharma, the goalkeeper, has joined from Bangalore FC. And left-back Akash Sangwan from Chennai FC. Meanwhile, Borja Herrera, Mohamed Nemel, Jay Gupta and Uday Ona India have all extended their contract. So that's an interesting mix. FC Goa releasing a number of players, but also extending the contracts of a few. And it is interesting to see that more former Hyderabad FC players have joined Manolo at FC Goa. Interesting is, Lakshmikant Katimani has been brought in as the number one. Arshdeep as well as Dheeraj Singh both have left the club. Heart of defense, again, Uday Ona India will be the key man. And the interesting part is, when will Sandesh Jingan be fit enough to return? Jay Gupta will have to fight it out with Akash Sangwan in the left back position, or maybe Jay Gupta, as what Manolo has now been saying in the national team, might he suddenly become more of a centre back, which is supposedly more of his natural position. So that will be an interesting thing to see. And right back, we often have seen Sheraton Fernandez, who is of course also the captain. Or does Boris Singh play in that position? Defensive midfield, very, very key player for FC Goa, Carl McHugh. Will it be Carl McHugh and Raulin Borges, or will it be more of a different kind of player, like let's say Ayush Chetri? In the attacking positions, Brandon Fernandez will be missing. But again, we have players like Mohamed Yassir and Udanta Singh on the wings. Borja Herrera will be an important factor. Ika Guruchena returns as a classic number 9. But again, I think the most important one, which will be interesting to see, is Armando Sadiku. Armando Sadiku has been scoring goals in pre-season, and he was one of the key elements why FC Goa beat Odisha FC and also won the Bandodkar Trophy. It'll be interesting to see, again, options in their interesting mix of foreigners that FC Goa have. What kind of formation will FC Goa play? If you look at The teams of Manolo, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3 might be an option. Yeah, in the worst case, some might say he might play a 4-4-2, maybe a 4-1-1. He has options. How far can FC Goa go this season? That's a good question, because on one side, there are settled players, but they've also lost some talent as well, but they've brought in some new talent. A defender who I didn't mention, but who might be a factor, might be Nimdorji Tamang, as long as Sandesh is not back. So the options are there for Goa to compete for the League Shield and potentially for the ISL Cup. But again, injuries last season were a huge factor on FC Goa, and that seemed to kill their season. Victor Rodriguez and Sandesh Jingan, 2 players injured, and suddenly FC Goa didn't look the same team. So for me, yes, a top 6 finish is a thing that I think FC Goa will be able to do. Can they fight for the title? One will have to wait and see. Injuries, as I say, could be a factor. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Did I miss something? Do mention it in the comments below. And as always, like, share and subscribe. Arunfoot here on YouTube. On my other social medias, visit arunfoot.com. And I'll be back very soon. So Arunava Chaudhuri signing off. Bye for now.